interlopers were about done with what they were doing, so we escaped. We're heading for the hills. Need some peace of mind. After something like that, you really need to get up here into the mountain church. Clear your head. We're going to go back here and see if we can't find some morels. If we can even get to the spot. There's a creek crossing, and with the snow melt, it might be kind of deep. Would you looky there? Welfare wood. Woohoo! Cindy Lou, what did you find?
Pieces of wood.
We need to get the saw out and tuned up and start doing this for real. But for now, she's got a few pieces on that side. I got a few pieces on this side. So it's a start. That's a day's worth of warmth. Maybe a little more. They beating you up?
Nope.
No, not yet.
Not yet. It's been a long winter for
Yeah, it has. Crazy dogs. They're pretty sure that's the only reason we come to the mountains, so they can bite the bushes.
Then you got Cora, who doesn't understand any of it.
Yeah. Yeah, Cora back here. He's a good dog. She just sits back there quietly, hardly even remembers she's back there. When it gets really hot, we're going to have to be really careful and not make sure she's out of the truck when we get home and she doesn't cook. She's so quiet that, like I said, you forget she's there. Not these two. These two are a couple of knuckleheads. You say there's some deer? Where are they at?
No, it's gone.
It's gone?
Yeah.
Well, there was a deer there. This creek crossing doesn't look too bad today. The snow hasn't been that deep this year, and some cool days. The river is high, but it hasn't gotten too high here yet. One year we came from the other direction, and it's a long ways around that way with my little black Ford Ranger. And we got to this, we thought, oh no. Do we dare try, or should we go turn around? If you get washed down into there, you'd be in trouble. But it didn't look that bad. So we gave it some gas and we started through here, and the doggone water was up to the door handles. It wasn't good. We thought for sure we were going to get stuck, and after we got through and we made it, it dawned on us, what if there'd been a rock or a big hole or something washed down into the bottom of this thing? Today, I don't think we got anything to worry about. Uh-oh. Popped out of gear. Yeah. But we made it. There's a little mushroom.
We're not looking for little mushrooms.
She's got a sword. So do I. Don't have to bend as far that way. Last year, they were everywhere up here in this spot. I tied a ribbon to the tree back here so we could find it again. Probably won't be any this year. We're a little early, actually. Last year I looked it up. We didn't find the first morels until May 30th. So it's still about 2 weeks shy. And the weather hasn't been very warm, so I don't have real high hopes, but we might find a few. Not sure what those are. A lot of these little mushrooms. Not sure what they are. Then he says they're little mushrooms. Toadstools. I had a friend a long time ago. He used to call all wild mushrooms black mushrooms. Says you eat those, you turn black and die. I don't know if you would or not, but I'm not going to test it out.
Unless you got somebody you don't want.
Yeah, Cindy says find somebody you don't like and feed them to them first. There's some more right there. Last year, this was our hot spot, but like I say, the weather's been cool, and we're probably at least 1,000 feet higher than we are at home. Nighttime temperatures, they say, should be around 40, and it's just barely been like that at home. So we're probably a little early yet. Dogs are having fun. And we're having fun too, even though whether we find anything or not, it's a good escape from work and everyday stuff at home. Whatever these are, there's a lot of them. We'll look them up in the book when we get home. They got gills. I've been kind of told to stay away from gills if possible. I guess some of the ones that have gills are edible, but there's a lot of them that aren't. Well, they're all edible ones. Our buddy Bill from high school found this spot, and man, we come out of here with a lot of them last year. Don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. You see? What's it look like on the other side?
It's got gills.
Got gills. Yeah, I don't know enough about them. That might be edible, but don't know. Is it a rabbit?
Yeah, it looks like a rabbit to me. Somebody had a delicious rabbit dinner.
Yeah, I guess so. This is kind of funny. Little piles of mouse turds. They must have had a winter home underneath that little burnt stick. Awful small, maybe it's shrews. But so far, no morels.
Not even a glimmer of hope for it.
Yeah, like Cindy said, not even a glimmer of hope. I think it's been too cold. Give it another week or two, maybe. But we had kind of an escape today, so this is fun anyway, find them or not.
It's weird though that there is some. The other one.
Yeah. Well, we're seeing a few little bitty mushrooms. Those others were size of a quarter, maybe a little bigger. Hillbilly and Miss Kitty call them LBMs, little brown mushrooms. don't know what they are. Maybe they don't either, but I don't know if you can eat them. You might be able to, but you might take a trip to Mars too if you do. See all sorts of flying purple alligators and who knows what.
Or you might want them to come back.
Yeah, I don't know if those are the kind that have the silly inside them or not. There's some more here. I'll stick to my moonshine. For what it's worth, I haven't really heard of anybody in our area finding any yet.
People have found a few, somebody told me.
Oh yeah, Cindy says somebody's found a few, but where we are at the house, we are just under 4,000 feet. I think we're 3,888 according to Google Earth. But where we're at now, it's probably 5,000 feet. I think it's a little too cool, a little too high elevation still. Maybe another week or two. There's a lot of these guys, though. Guess I'm gonna have to pick one of those and take it back and look up in the book. They're not very big. And you can tell by the size of my thumb. They're maybe the size of a quarter. Smaller one there, size of a nickel. No idea what they really are. And like they say, when in doubt, throw it out. Well, I think we found a grave. Somebody's dog, most likely. Kind of a strange thing. There's a little cross nailed to the tree right there that looks like they cut down for the forest fire.
That's bad voodoo.
Yeah.